Yo, New Palace. Just something about the 90s, man. Whoa.
What's up, world? This your boy Kenny Supreme, and I'm back with another episode of the KOE Confidential. And today, man, we got a lot to discuss. A whole lot. Yeah. Y'all probably wondering why I'm in keys check. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't really have a reason. I fucks with the cheesecake. But let's dive straight into it, man. So, Henry Ruggs Jr. was a star wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders. You know, he went to Alabama in college, played under Nick Saban. So, pretty much his whole life he's used to playing for the highest stakes. So, he just signed a contract extension to his rookie contract. He was going to get some money. And he goes out and he gets into a real bad car accident where he rear-ended some people, hit some people from the back, and he ended up killing a lady and her dog. Car busting the flames, everything. So, shout out to Cookout though. That's some good ass cheesecake. But, so, the Las Vegas Raiders, they continue to release him. And everyone on social media let him have it. They ripping into him, saying what he's stupid for doing, what he shouldn't have did, and shit like that. But, me personally, even though it was dumb as fuck, they say he was going 156 at his fastest. And when he collided into the car, he was going 126. So basically, he tried to slam on brakes. Like, oh shit, but it was too late. Even though he was going super fast, and it was a jackass move, no doubt, I still feel like people should have a bit of compassion and understand. And people make mistakes. The dude's fucking 21, 22 years old. Let's not hang him for the rest of his life. And they saying he facing life. You know how many white celebrities that have gotten drunk, gotten in cars, and not saying it's right, because they shouldn't kill people anyway, and walked away scot-free or walked away with slaps on the wrist. Henry Ruggs is not the first person to do that. And unfortunately, he won't be the last. I do feel like that either way it goes, though, his days in the NFL are over with after this. It's going to be hard for another NFL team to really accept him and be willing to stand behind him, because they're going to get ridiculed. Let's just be honest. They're going to get ridiculed. So, that's some shit we really got to think about. This fucking cheesecake is slime. But just to name a few people who've been in similar situations as Henry Ruggs and walked away scot-free: Lindsay Lohan, Matthew Broderick, Ferris Bueller. Yeah, Ferris Bueller killed 2 people. Got fucking drunk. He was literally going the wrong way down a one-way street. Killed 2 people. Admitted when he was in the hospital that he doesn't remember even getting into a car that night. So he was obviously fucking loaded out of his mind. And he was only fined $175. Yes. $175. $175, and he killed 2 people. Talking about a slap on the wrist. So I feel like everybody should pump their brakes a little bit before they just be so quick to hang Henry Ruggs and condemn him and say how his life over and he threw his fucking life away. You gotta remember that There's been hella others. Not trying to make it right, but don't do him like that, bro. 4 years ago, this man was in high school. This man is a young adult. True enough, I feel like he should be punished for his actions, but I do not feel like a mistake like that should cost a nigga the rest of his life. And also, just bad. Okay, so Matthew Broderick, aka Ferris Bueller, he's an example. Laura Bush killed someone in a car accident, got away. Ted Kennedy killed someone in a car accident, got away. James Stewart killed 2 people in a car accident and got away. This is an ongoing theme in our community. Like, well, not in our community, it's an ongoing theme in the world. Motherfuckers get shit-faced, loaded, drunk. They kill somebody who doesn't matter, and you know, all of a sudden, or who they feel like doesn't matter, and it's fucking news. Then, because the powers that be, the shit magically goes away. So, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what's going on. True enough, it's fucked up, and I do feel like he need to be punished. But for the this man has made, you know how much money, even in his short career, you know how much money he's made the Las Vegas Raiders, and y'all want to fucking release the man as soon as you hear the first sign of bad news. It just goes to show you, man, the NFL don't care about nobody, bro. This shit be a business. They don't care how you really what's really going on for the most part with these players, man. They just trying to strike big. They trying to get the most bang for their buck. So our next topic, Henry Ruggs, bro, we praying for you. I wish you the best in that situation. But to our next topic. I'm pretty sure by now everyone has seen or at least heard clippings from the Ye Drink Champs interview. So let's unpack this shit a little bit. So Ye, he was on Drink Champs, you know. And Drink Champs is one of my favorite pods. They're one of the only pods that I feel like answer questions that people actually give a fuck about and actually want to see, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily just the hoopla. So Kanye went on there and he gave his viewpoints. By the way, this is the most coherent and the most clear I've seen Kanye in years. Before now, Kanye's always seemed like he was battling something, but in my opinion, the guy like honestly looked happy as fuck. He honestly looked happy as hell. But at first everything was good. You know, of course they brought up the versus thing. They asked him who would do a versus with. He was like, it's gonna have to take a 5-on-1 or whatever. So Jay-Z names came up. He bowed down to Hov. He was like, he can't do no versus with Hov. He'll never go against Hov because Hov the boss. Cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that if he would have just kept it like that. But in a few moments, we're going to come back to this statement. I'm going to tell y'all why I feel like him taking a knee to Hov was some whole shit. Okay, so the conversation comes up about Big Sean. So Big Sean's name is brought up. Kanye go grabs a prop. He has a tombstone sitting, you know, off screen. He gets up out of his chair, walks over and grabs the tombstone and says, I deserve to be here for signing Big Sean. Signing Big Sean is the worst thing that I've done in my life. So Nori claps him up because Nori doesn't catch what he says at first. So then DJ EFN is like, hold on. Like, why'd you say that? He said it's the worst thing. So basically Kanye said that the worst thing he ever did was sign Big Sean because Big Sean didn't agree with him during the whole campaign process and say that they turned their back on him. and whatnot. Now, albeit Kanye did save Big Sean's life, or he also came out against John Legend for the same thing. But albeit Kanye did change their life and introduce them, or sign them, get them their co-sign they needed so they can get started in music and go to that next level with their music. So they do owe him a certain level of loyalty because of that point. But nigga, you cannot get mad. I don't give a fuck how much money you gave me or what you done did for me. Certain shit I just can't stand behind you on. Nigga, you're not gonna ask Bill Gates to start building guns. Like, it's just some shit people gotta stay in their own lane. Maybe he just, as a grown man, he didn't feel like you would have been a good president. Okay, cool. You can't say he's lame for not agreeing with you, but you want to cut him off because he didn't agree. What's the difference? Like, I feel like Kanye is just a bit like egotistical. Not even a bit. Kanye is a fucking egomaniac. And when shit can't go his way, my nigga lose it. He lose it on anybody. He really don't even care. Like, you gotta fit the mold of what he wants going on, or he ain't trying to have you around. And, I've never met Kanye a day in my life, don't know him personally, but that's just what I get for some of the shit he says in interviews and his interaction with artists. Like, you still owe Big Sean like $8-9 million. How the fuck can you say signing him was the worst thing you did and you ain't even paid that man? Then, how much fucking money you done made off of me and that's the worst thing you did? So, anyway, I don't know if Ye was in his feelings or what, but yeah, that was a little weird for me, I can't lie. As a Kanye stan, that was a little weird. I feel like Kanye was on major hoe shit. Then he left Big Sean alone after that. But the entire interview, he proceeds to poke and make fun at John Legend, saying, man, y'all know John Legend gonna shut up and do whatever them white folks tell him to do, X, Y, Z. And Kanye, that's fine if you feel like that personally, G. If them your personal feelings, Jay, cool beans, all is well. But bro, don't get on no platform like that bashing this man, bashing somebody that's supposed to be your brother. And the only explanation you give to it is they didn't stand behind you with the whole MAGA hat and you running for office. That's fucked up, Kanye. Sincerely, as a Kanye stan, I'm letting you know, bro, that's fucked up. They probably won't give a fuck. You probably never even watch this. But if you do, I'm gonna let you know that shit disappointing to see as a true Kanye fan. Especially people who helped you. Like, yes, you might have helped them more, but Big Sean's artistry and Big Sean's catalog definitely helped build up Kanye as an artist and build up his profile. So Is signing this man is really the worst thing you ever did. Get this man his masters back. How about that? If signing him really fucked you over so bad, yeah, get that man his masters back. It's the worst thing you did anyway. You don't need him, right? Just something to think on. Boom. So, I've already said, Kanye threw countless jabs at John Legend throughout the interview. Oh yeah, and by the way, Big Sean is supposed to be on Drink Champ soon, so I'm interested to see how that goes. But, of course, they had a whole conversation about Drake. And Kanye, he basically said that like Drake is so strategic and stuff. He knows how to get up on your like to get on your nerves and really aggravate you and make you lash out. So Nori brought up with him leaking Drake's address. Kanye gonna say he didn't leak bro address, that is public knowledge, is like a tourist attraction. Either way it go, you put that man address on your timeline. You know this man is a celebrity. What you wanted somebody to pull up and get at this man or something, like, what's going on? So then he says that he put everybody in the group chat when Drake shit dropped, and was like that he got more money than all of them in the group chat combined, and basically he wanted everybody to pick a side because Travis Scott has sicko mode. You know, in sicko mode, Drake allegedly had shots toward Kanye about putting him on the shirt or whatever. So Kanye felt offended that Travis Scott, who was supposed to be Kanye, you know, Kanye nigga, doing a song that with Drake. But one point I will speak on that made me that I did agree with Kanye. He said, like, Drake, let's stop the cap in the raps. Like, it's both too much money being made off of us and nothing's gonna happen to either one of us. And that's true, man. Like, come on, y'all. Like Pimp C said, y'all blessed to having too much money in this rap game to be wanna beef and make idle threats over subliminal messages on songs. Like, bro, y'all growing that, man. Like, that shit go, bro. But one interesting thing that came from the video, came from the interview, is Jay Prince actually pulls up. Jay Prince actually pulls up on Kanye, and while he's at the, I hope I'm saying the name right, but the Rothko Chapel. So while he's there, Jay Prince hears that Kanye is in Texas. He pulls up on him, chops it up with him. Next thing you know, Kanye making a video and then extending the olive branch to Drake, saying that he wants to end the whole beef. You know, I wasn't there, so I can't exactly say, but rumor has it that Jay Prince is the reason that Drake never responded to Pusha T during their beef. You know, he didn't want him to escalate and get messy. So, first off, shout out to Jay Prince. That is the most boss, powerful shit that anybody could do in my eyes. Nigga, you literally like, boom, you see this been going on between your partner and another fellow. They both black, they both influential, got a lot of power. He's like, hey man, let's sit down, let's cut the bullshit. Ain't no point to keep going back and forth with each other. You gonna squash it. Don't nobody want no street shit to get involved, so let's leave it alone. Which is all facts. But I just thought that was just real interesting to see, like, damn, Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm glad that it happened, because you can see that Kanye ain't crazy. Kanye know when and what situations to do that shit into. Jay Prince ain't going for all that yelling and you don't have to answer shit. Then Jay Prince, he's so real and bossed up about it. No, he got goons. No, he got killers. He's sitting across from the table, Kanye like this, one-on-one, chopping it up with men. Ain't loud, ain't no big scene, none of that. The shit we love to see. Black men, we gotta start handling I'm not gonna say beefs, our disagreements in those type manners before they get to beef. Cause once blood been shed, man, it's hard to have a sit down and have a talk. So let's start learning how to express how we feel and communicate shit out. Cause half of the time we all want to kill a nigga, or we think we want to kill somebody, it's cause your feelings be hurt. You ain't really trying to kill nobody. You're not really trying to be away from your family and have to go lay down 3 hots in a cot. Like, niggas ain't trying to do that for real. So man, and for the ones that's, oh, you dumb as fuck, bro. Life's short, life's precious. Find you some shit to care about, some shit to work towards. Find you somebody to love and help you do that, and you help them on that path, and keep going. We don't have time for all this same shit that keeping us fucking divided. Speaking on that, I recently watched an interview with Ken Capone News. It was a Charleston White interview, and basically in the interview, Charleston White was just saying that, you know, nobody that he doesn't fuck with Bloods and Crips, and he was like he want to send all of them to jail. And DJ Vlad, it was a Cam Capone. I watched the Cam Capone News, Charleston White interview first, then I watched the DJ Vlad interview. And basically in both interviews, the message Charleston was trying to convey is gang violence has done more gang violence has been more detrimental to the black community than slavery, than all this other shit that we protest and that we hate against. So why aren't we just as strong against the Bloods and the Crips? You know what I'm saying? Or gangs in general. And that's a great theory. And you know what I'm saying? I got homies that are affiliated with street organizations. But that is the thing though, like, this shit is proven. These invisible barriers have claimed so many of our lives. Why can't we see past this? Like, okay, y'all niggas like blue, y'all niggas like orange, we like red, and them niggas over there like black. But we got millions of homeless people in America. Millions of motherfuckers without jobs. Millions of kids fatherless from these same ties. Let's use this shit to try to reverse it. You know what I'm saying? Retribution. That's the name of the Tookie Williams movie. Let's get retribution. You see guys like Larry Hoover Jr. When they talk out now, it's not beef, murder, kill. They about community restoration. You know? It's a reason that they stopped saying gangster disciples, growth and development, better growth and development. It's a reason that people made these switches in the language and the dialect. It was supposed to be changed, man. Right now, we just got a lot of young niggas running around, want to be the top dog, want to be known for killing the biggest nigga on the street. That shit is bogus. We don't need no more of that, no more. And now I'm not on the extent of Charleston White, where I feel like every blood or crib, just because you have an affiliation with a gang, that you should get 100 years. But I do feel like that it's time that for us as black men to step up and hold some of these niggas accountable, man. Like, if you got a partner and you know he's shooting, you know your partner talking about spinning, and he talking about dumping into a house that you know it possibly could be kids there, and you know he don't tell him that shit lame, that shit bogus. You got a problem with that man, you study that man as a man. You don't involve no children in this shit. You don't involve this man's mama, his sister, his wife. You don't involve him in that. Your problem is with that man, no innocent bystanders. I feel like if we put as black people, if we put ourselves in the victim's shoes, because for some reason we got a strange infatuation with the killer. Like Kendrick say, the one, like everybody gonna respect the shooter. That's facts. Why do we give so much power and authority just because a motherfucker can squeeze a trigger and kill somebody? You can take somebody away from their family, take yourself away from your family. So you not only, as two families directly that you have impacted just by being a hothead squeezing this trigger, and not to imagine all the other subsequent lives that will be affected by the decision that your children and the children of the victim grow on to make from this situation. And man, I ain't no fucking preacher, so that's all I have to really say on that. But Charleston White, you be doing a lot of cool shit. I don't really know, you know what I'm saying, how I feel about Charleston White as a whole, but that's really one thing that I felt. That's one point that I felt. Gangs have done more to destroy the community than they have to help it. It's a time that we start holding all of these, holding all of these quote unquote gang members, leaders, niggas that have emotion. You say you got so much say so. Well, let's see it implemented and stop some of these reckless ass shootings and killings. And my next topic, Meta. So Mark Zuckerberg recently just, you know what I'm saying, had a press release about Meta. He's showing a little video and stuff. They said it's gonna be stores with virtual glasses. I've even heard rumors that it's gonna be 24-hour data collection on the people that, you know what I'm saying, agree to the terms and use it. Or shit about trying to merge the virtual world into the real world. I don't really know what's going on with the whole Meta thing. Meta is a weird ass experiment. I don't know, but Facebook, I need more information about Meta because depending on, and I went without a Facebook for a whole year. I just reactivated my Facebook because I've talked to some people about furthering, you know what I'm saying, my career. and they were saying that it'll be good. You know, I can get a lot of gigs. There's a lot of podcasters who be on Facebook, so I can get guest spots, things like that. So I reinstalled it and created a new Facebook to, you know what I'm saying, just a brand. So now I post and get off just to push my content and get my face out there. But if it's gonna be some weird IMVU, Sims, avatar shit, then that's some shit I ain't really trying to sign up for. I only use the platform for promo anyway, so I can't even stand behind that. My auntie, you know what I'm saying, she's real spiritual, so she probably think it's just a sign of the New World Order and things come around. I don't know if I believe in the concept. Well, it was a fact that it's not called the Illuminati, but there definitely is some powers that be that, you know what I'm saying, play into a lot of shit. Because what makes you want to change? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Facebook isn't broken. Facebook works. You make billions of dollars off Facebook yearly. Why in the fuck do you just have this idea to create a metaverse and to implement it through one of the most popular social medias? Like, I just feel like it's a bigger agenda to that shit going on. So if I don't get enough information and I don't see the information I need and the answers I want to see, I'm probably not going to be into the whole metaverse thing. I don't know. And before I get up out of here, man, listen. Young rappers and skaters, entertainers, anybody that got dreams and aspirations or goals, because let's get out of the whole just saying dreams, because eventually you got to wake up and catch them. No, don't sleep all your life saying you got a dream. Let's work some of them out. But things for anybody that got a goal, what I learned is start keeping some of this shit to yourself. Just because a motherfucker acting like they want to see you win, that don't mean that they really want to see you win. Watch for the people who act funny when you up on the scoreboard. And 2, understand that it's gonna be a lonely road. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weak-minded. You're gonna have to overcome some adversities. You're gonna lose some friendships. You're gonna build some. You're gonna take some losses. You're gonna have to bounce back. That's just how the game goes. But you can't stop. You gotta keep going, keep going. But yeah, this has been another episode of the KOE Confidential. I'm your host, Kenny Supreme. You can follow me on all social medias at Kenny_Supreme with 2 E's. You can follow the team page at KOE_1996 on IG and Kings of Earth on Twitter, man. I love y'all. Peace.
I've been searching, trying to get me a bag. The funds bigger. I've been hunting down residual cash. The young nigga.